Well, hey there, friend, pull up a chair. It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. Buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes and enjoy the glide, and we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry you. Ta, 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 ska, ska, ska. Feel the story, feel the vibe. You're vibing now with ScullyPop. So dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride, and if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side. Da, da, da.
Single brain.
Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome, welcome. Sound check, check, check. Boom, 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 chicka rah. Boom, 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 boom. Blood dragon, blood dragon. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, ScullyPop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Welcome to the Insane Reading Show. ScullyPop. I see Benny Loco, my moderators, Blood Dragoon. Hey, Carrie Pop. What's up, darling? There's Jenny. Jenny. There's Kim Walsh in the house tonight. New York guy. Welcome. It's good to see you. Yads. What's up, Yads? Body illusion. A lot of bees in here. Bud files. The grind with Nicole. The grind with Nicole. It's the grind with Nicole, and it's the grind with Nicole. Who else is it? Hey, Regina. Not sure if she's still here or not. Hey, Cleveland in the house. Zindy Papa. Susanna. Hey, Pink. There's Kristen. Lighting it up with some emojis. Seymour, what's up, Broska? First in the house was Daisy May, vacation and beach treasure hunting. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do a little mashup tonight. Her Sherlock Holmes, Miss Marple, and Hercules Poirot. Got a little guest speaker coming up tonight. Imagine who that might be. Throwing her to the lines. How you doing, Carrie? It's good to see everybody on this 4th of July. Hope you're staying safe. If you're out there, be careful. We just got back from watching some fireworks down at the beach. A little fireworks show for us tonight. Y'all don't forget to check your membership milestones. See if you've got one of those things. What's going on, Jenny? I guess y'all don't celebrate 4th of July up there. But you did have a birthday. Canada had a birthday the other day. I learned that. Yes, I believe I learned that from Kristen, actually. Check, Izzy Pop, check. She's not even up here. Check.
Oh, you want me up here?
Well, whenever you're supposed to be behind the scene, at least.
I've been here. Who do you think's doing this stuff?
All right, just
Your
checking.
magic fingers?
Just checking.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Carrie. And Jenny. I love you, Jenny. you like to force skunk in me. Everybody, make sure you hit the like.
Good morning, Vivian.
I noticed there wasn't as many likes as there were people in here. Tell him off for what, Jenny? I do that all the time.
Yeah, Izzy's going to read Miss Marple. That other part I wrote. Yeah. So what are you up to tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
Sitting here listening to all the fireworks in the parking lot. I wasn't supposed to be in there because of the cars. The landlord said no.
Legends unite tonight.
Yeah, I still didn't see Izzy Poppleton in that group. I'm beginning to worry. I'm a legend in my own mind.
So what are we doing?
I don't know, you're the boss.
Doing the thing. That's some pretty cool art we got tonight. Show them all the art.
I have been. Jeez, dude.
There's Tim.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Texas.
What's up, brother?
Now, Jenny, you see how he treats me? He let me out of my crate just for this, so I'm glad.
Texas Regina. Yep, she's still here.
Yeah, it's not so happy, but it's still. I'd
Y'all
say
put some emojis out there. I see some members in here.
I'd be a member.
Yeah.
Light it up. Not the cigarettes or the J's. Light your chat up. Or the firecracker.
Yep.
How you like this sound bar down there at the bottom? Isn't that cool?
Yeah, kind of good, I guess. I wish it was longer than 3 dots.
No, it shows you at the beginning, at least it did on mine, that you can change the settings from their avatars from right here. And I don't know how it's done.
Yeah.
I've got mine so squinched up. Hey, Kim and Princess.
So, yeah, what happens when Sherlock Holmes, Miss Marple, and Hercule Poirot all end up in the same room? Pure detective magic. Hey, Princess. We got the detective summit tonight. Tonight's literary adventure. Definitely diving into something extraordinary. It's an original crossover. The mystery puts fiction's 3 greatest minds together to solve a real murder case. Before we begin this thrilling investigation, make sure you're properly equipped for the mystery ahead. Hit the like button and help each other. All the mystery enthusiasts discover this content. Subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss our nightly literary adventures. Right, Izzy?
That's right.
Happy
We'll
4th
see you
of
on the
July.
other side.
Speaking of adventures, don't forget about our exclusive membership. Get live. Well, we got some behind the scene readings, some wonderful member badges. Got that join button down there. Yeah, we're gonna do a few voices tonight for you. A little atmospheric sound design and all the classic detective elements you love. Deduction, red herrings, and that satisfying aha moment when everything clicks into place. That's right, grab your magnifying glass, settle in your favorite reading chair, prepare for an evening of literary sleuthing like no other. The game is afoot. So what are we looking at? About half an hour reading, 45 minutes maybe?
Yep.
Blood, you getting it done today, man? Getting his streams going early.
Mm-hmm.
Pink. I wonder if Pink can do a French accent.
Pink.
I should start writing parts to fit people's accents.
I know what mine would be.
Yeah, that'd be easy, just just say, look, you know how the Whitakers talk, I'm just
Just
thinking,
shut up. Scully.
don't you start with me tonight.
Yeah, don't you dare start with me.
Take your ass down to the holler.
Yep.
Straight you right on out.
Oh God. The whole valley here is
Colonel
a holler.
Mustard in the study with the candlestick. Who played Clue growing up?
I did, of course.
Yeah. Let me guess. You won most of the games?
I was usually the one that
Or is
did
your
the
whole
actual-
family like good
Yeah.
investigators?
French or Creole, she says.
Shit, sorry guys. Oh God, hang on.
Don't get yourself into trouble, Scully. He does it regardless. He
Do
wakes
what?
up and Jenny said, don't get yourself in trouble, Scully. And I said, you wake up in trouble, so. Yeah, I did too, Pink.
No hurry, no hurry. It looked like they was about to get it on down in New Orleans.
Huh.
Might have to throw up the live after we're done.
Yeah,
Check it out.
check it out.
Pink! Pink, when are you having the tell me you didn't have that live today already. No, I think you said you were doing that tomorrow about the home care series. You're gonna start that off. Please let me know. I'm doing some deep research right now myself.
Hey, Lori.
Hey ScullyPop!
Super Dave.
Super Dave, Super Tingles for Super Dave. Good evening, man. How you doing, buddy? I think I've been knowing Super Dave almost longer than any of y'all. Yeah, I'm going to read a little story I wrote tonight. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Oh, yeah, I've been doing a lot of writing and stuff lately. I tend to, in my downtime, if I'm not streaming, catch a few wins, I'll start doing some writing usually. Go through my workflow as much as I can. But you can ask Izzy, I got like, my workflow consists of about 25 to 30 tabs. Bounce from one to the other, just doing, I don't like to get too bogged down in one task at once. So, yeah, you're doing well? That's great. Awesome. Yeah, this weekend, you think? Yeah. Okay. Legends Unite. Yeah, I figured I'd go live at 10:10 tonight. Lucky numbers. Izzy's going to be reading Miss Marple. And some of the art we created on a whim today. But y'all do
like
me a favor, but yeah, it's cool. I was looking at that earlier. Y'all, everybody put a 1010 in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Try to do a quick accounting roll call. Oh, that's pretty cool, yeah.
It wouldn't let me put in dead body. I had to put in a sleeping. I had to put a sleeping. Someone sleeping on a table, on a dining room table.
Oh, sleeping for real?
Yeah, with her. I had to do the whole thing, describing all of it. First one looked like he was, balled up in a fetal position, sleeping. I was like, no, that's not
New York gal. Thank you. Super Dave, Kim's here still. Pink. I know Lori just got here.
Guys, click on that $sign and see if you have a membership. What do you call it?
Membership milestone.
That's it.
Yeah. trying to
And
remember the
also,
Sherlock Holmes voice.
y'all can also hit that like for Scully.
Don't know how my Poirot voice is going to come out yet, but I've done Sherlock a few times. I think it'll just come out of me.
Yep.
Yeah. Listening and crocheting.
NDT is in the
What's
house.
up, buddy?
He almost went past that one.
They've been cracking some fireworks off tonight.
Here too. Still doing it.
Regina. How you doing, Regina? Not quite ready yet.
Tiny T. I love you, baby.
Tiny Tingle is here. Oh
I
my
miss you. I
God.
miss you so much, Tiny.
The one Tingle that we know. Because
The
everybody
one-
else has Tingles.
Yep, with the one tiny tingle.
Tingle. Oh my
Well,
God.
I'm Tingle Pop, so that's not a S on that. But hey, Glyph, how are ya?
Tiny's like, oh my God, I can't go anywhere.
Oh, poor Tiny. Get over it.
Little bitty tiny Tingle.
Tiny
And
knows I
there's
love
the
it.
side tingles right there. We got tiny tingle and the tingles going out to the side tingles.
You know, Glyph and Odin turned out to be called muffins by me on my story. Thank you, Texas.
Look at that. 2 months already. Heck yeah.
Ooh,
Appreciate all you members. It really gives a good base to start the month off.
yeah, mine comes.
If everybody pitched in a little bit like that with each other, it'd go a long way. I know, like Jenny usually donates a couple a month. She don't even.
She don't
get
even
her own,
back
and
to
then
herself.
she gifts herself. I think
We
Jenny
turned-
gifted herself 2 times on my channel.
Canada turned 158 on July.
Yeah, it's 158. Okay.
I'm going to defect to Canada.
I'll tell you, probably wouldn't be a bad place to live. My friend Chris with Construction Cronies, he builds up there, and he told me he'd give me a job anytime.
There you go.
But they're building some like really sophisticated buildings and things over there.
Aren't the borders closed? We can't
So
get in.
The infrastructure is I think probably much more laid out, in a better way. We live up here, it's all right. Are you in Canada up there?
Yeah. Glyph and Odin are Canada.
I can't remember what y'all
Canada.
go by, so I just
So
call
is
you
blood.
side tingles.
Blood Draguna is also.
Yeah, and that's right. I know Blood's up there, Jenny. A lot
got
of
a lot of
YouTubers
friends
in
up there.
Canada, I tell you.
Yep.
Hmm.
We have for you guys.
Ontario, look at that. Kim's in Ontario.
For you
I'm
guys
gonna
who
have to
don't.
look at my stats. I want to see how many.
Yeah. For you guys who
viewers
don't
I have
know.
in Canada.
That aren't creators, we have a place in the back of our studio that tells us where y'all are from. How many people we have in each country,
Yeah, all the different
regions.
analytics and.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Southern Belle, MSB's in the house.
Bell, we can start now. Bell's here.
Well, Stitching
You're
usually
late.
says Lisa's here. Look at that.
Hey, Lisa Pop. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Got some seats up front left still. I'm going to take a load off. I'm going to read y'all's. Izzy's going to read with me. Got a nice story for you tonight. Little mystery. See if y'all can figure it out.
Don't
Okay.
mind the music tonight. I'm not sure which.
Have any of y'all been over to Lisa's channel yet?
Mm-mm.
No, she's got they do a lot of film making over there, a lot of different shots and camera angles, very cinematic, very eccentric, and very down to earth in so many ways.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want to get over.
But her channel, Lisa's channel, is kind of part of the music scene as well. She's
Uh-huh.
knows a lot of the musicians and things like that. So Yeah, check her out. I don't know. Maybe we can get her link in there or something.
There's not much to it. I guess because I'm got my
What's that?
screen scrunched up here.
What's that?
I have my screen scrunched up.
Well, I can put it out there.
All right.
Let's see here. I got
Yeah,
my
because all it's giving me is for wall.
Yeah, go check out her channel. It's really cool. Let me get the link. Share, copy link. Send me a little. Hey, Tiffany. Oh gosh, how you doing? He's paste. Yeah, there it is. There's Tiffany's Epiphany. How you doing, Tiffany? In between TO and OT, the good old limestone city. Good MSB.
Between Toronto and Ontario. That's how I read it.
Let's see here.
Ottawa, I'm sorry. I look just like the name Ottawa. Ottawa. Toronto is capital of Ontario. I don't know anything about Canada except for it has a maple leaf. And Scully drinks a lot of maple syrup, if that means anything.
I've been doing all right, Tiffany. A little up and down, flare ups, but doing good right now.
Y'all could be sending him maple syrup from Canada.
Man, oh my gosh! I bet they got like you make it at home up there.
Hey, Glyph, go tap a tree.
I love it.
My city used to be the original York. Oh, and then they came up with New York.
Yeah, I don't get too much else besides the maple syrup. I eat a lot of desserts and things.
Maple syrup is $16 a bottle. Yeah, Tiffany, you're in the States.
Yeah, for a quart.
Yeah.
It sure is.
That's what I was saying. That's why the Canadians ought to send us some
50 cents an ounce, you know? Or 50 cents an ounce basically for maple syrup. How much is an ounce? Like 4 tablespoons maybe?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany, it's $16 a bottle in Canada. She's Canadian too.
Hey, are we the only Americans in here?
No, I was just going to say Canadians represent. Let's see you.
Lisa, are you from Canada?
If you guys are from
Canada, you out in Nevada, or I can't remember.
Inquire British Columbia.
I should write a Canadian script.
Look, Texas is here. Texas is here.
Yeah, that's right.
See, Regina. Seymour is American. Cool. Lisa's in North Carolina. She's below me.
Like I always say, where the hell is Ross Perot when you need him?
Carrie's in USA. Lori's in Colorado.
Carrie's gonna be making me something, crocheting me something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that hat from the hat that what's her name made you?
From Charlotte? No, we haven't met up yet.
You might want to wait till the winter time now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool beanie hat. It's got like shades, I think, of the teal and blue, and I told Carrie to make me something with those colors too. You got your script ready?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm almost there. North Carolina. Oh, you're not too far from Izzy then. Wow.
She's right below me.
You up in the Appalachians?
Who's in Appalachia?
Well, it might be in North Carolina.
I'm Blue Ridge.
Good evening, Miss J.
Miss
Getting ready
J.
to read. You're right on time.
Hey! We had to wait on Miss J. You know how it is.
Use teal and white and look better. Okay.
You guys, please share this out. They're like, no. That's what I say. No.
Check. Let's see here. Okay, I kind of already read the intro. Maybe.
Thank you, Texas.
Start
Fashionably late, Miss J. Of course.
Let's see here. The grand ballroom of the Algonquin. Check. Algonquin. I couldn't remember how to pronounce the damn name.
Algonquin.
One second.
Algonquin. I did the pronunciation.
Hang on, I gotta send somebody a message.
Check, everybody. Playtime.
Get right into it here. Is that what you want to read to?
You're the one who picked it.
Did I pick that music?
Yeah. It's a mystery.
The grand ballroom of the Algonquin Hotel buzzed with anticipation as delegates from around the world gathered for the International Mystery Writers Convention. Crystal chandeliers cast dancing shadows across burgundy velvet curtains, while the scent of aged leather and fresh ink permeated the air. This wasn't merely any literary gathering. Tonight, 3 of the world's most celebrated fictional detectives had been mysteriously summoned to attend. Sherlock Holmes stood by the tall windows, his keen gray eyes scanning the crowd with the precision of a hawk. His tall, lean frame was impeccably dressed in his signature dark coat, and his aquiline nose twitched slightly as he processed the myriad scents and sounds around him. The detective's fingers drummed against his thigh in a rapid staccato, a telltale sign of his analytical mind at work. "Most peculiar," he murmured to himself, examining the ornate invitation that had arrived at 221 Baker Street just 3 days prior. You might want to show Sherlock in this case. The paper was of exceptional quality, the script elegant yet urgent. But what intrigued him most was the sender's identity, or rather the complete absence of one. Across the room, Miss Jane Marple adjusted her lavender shawl and observed the gathering with the gentle smile of a kindly grandmother. Her silver hair was neatly pinned beneath a modest hat adorned with artificial violets, and her blue eyes sparkled with an intelligence that many underestimated. She clutched a small beaded purse and moved through the crowd with the measured steps of someone who had learned that patience often revealed more than haste.
Such interesting people.
She commented softly to a nearby waiter, her voice carrying the warm cadence of St. Mary mead.
Though I must say, there's something rather unsettling about this whole affair. Reminds me of the time Miss Bantry's nephew organized that dreadful seance.
At the center of the room, Hercule Poirot commanded attention without effort. His immaculate appearance was a work of art. Not a hair of his precisely waxed mustache out of place. His patient leather shoes gleaming like mirrors, and his green eyes twinkling with supreme confidence. The little Belgian detective smoothed his waistcoat and surveyed the scene with the satisfaction of a conductor preparing to lead an orchestra. "Mes amis," he addressed no one in particular. "Hercule Poirot, he feels it is in the air. The electricity of mystery, the perfume of intrigue. Tonight, something most significant will occur." The three detectives have been circling each other like wary cats, each recognizing the others as reputations, yet uncertain of the evening's true purpose. It was Holmes who first approached the group, his deductive mind unable to resist the puzzle of their collective presence. "I believe introductions are in order." His voice carried the crisp authority of Scotland Yard's finest consulting detective, "though I suspect we are all quite familiar with each other's work." Miss Marple looked up with genuine pleasure.
Oh, how wonderful. Mr. Holmes, I presume? I've heard such marvelous things about your methods, and you must be Monsieur Poirot, she added.
She turned to the Belgian with a warm smile.
Your reputation precedes you, I'm afraid.
Poirot preened slightly, his chest puffing with pride. "Oh, the famous Miss Marple, the little old lady who sees everything, n'est-ce pas? The legendary Sherlock Holmes, even in Belgium. We know of your magnificence, Brian. Tell me, me, what brings us all to this place on this particular evening?" Before anyone could answer, the lights dimmed dramatically, and a voice echoed through the ballroom sound system. The gathered crowd fell silent, their conversations dying like extinguished candles. Check. Let me look at this. Is that not the voice that you were going to do?
That's still Poirot. It's not the... No, that's you still. Narrator.
No.
The man who invited everybody.
Before anyone could answer, the crowd gathered, fell silent, their conversation was dying like extinguished candles, and then there's quotations. "Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished authors and readers, welcome to what will be remembered as the most extraordinary literary event of our time. Tonight, we have the unprecedented honor of hosting three of fiction's greatest detectives in one room. But I'm afraid this evening will be more than a simple celebration." The voice paused, and in that silence, Holmes's eyes narrowed to slits. Miss Marple's gentle expression hardened almost imperceptibly, and Poirot's mustache twitched with sudden alertness. You see, we have a real mystery on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 hour exactly, someone in this room will die, and it will be up to our 3 distinguished guests to solve the case. Consider this a test of their legendary abilities. Gasp and nervous laughter rippled through the crowd, but the 3 detectives exchanged glances that spoke volumes. Holmes's jaw tightened, Miss Marple's fingers began to worry at her purse strings, and Poirot's usually jovial demeanor darkened considerably. "This is no game," Holmes said. "Whoever arranged this evening has gone to considerable trouble to bring us together. The question is why?" Miss Marple nodded thoughtfully.
In my experience, when someone goes to such elaborate lengths to create a situation, they usually have a very personal reason. Someone here tonight has a grievance, or perhaps a secret they're desperate to protect.
Poirot's green eyes swept the room with renewed intensity. Me, we must think like our unknown host. This person, they know our methods, our reputations. They have studied us perhaps for years, but why expose themselves to such risk unless they believe they can outsmart all 3 of us? Holmes finished grimly. The hour that followed was unlike anything any of them had experienced. The 3 detectives moved through the crowd like chess masters studying a particularly complex board. Holmes applied a systematic approach, cataloging every detail with mechanical precision. He noted the nervous publisher who kept checking his watch, the bitter author whose latest manuscript had been rejected, and the convention organizer whose financial troubles were barely concealed behind her forced smile. Miss Marple, meanwhile, engaged in seemingly innocent conversations with the other guests, her knitting needles clicking rhythmically as she worked on a small blue sock. To the casual observer, she appeared to be nothing more than a harmless elderly woman enjoying the evening's festivities. But her sharp eyes missed nothing. The way the young literary agent avoided eye contact with certain authors, the manner in which the celebrated critic seemed to be deliberately antagonizing potential victims, and the curious fact several attendees appeared to be carrying unusually large handbags. Poirot took a different approach entirely. He positioned himself at the room's center and allowed people to come to him. His reputation preceded him, and guests were drawn to the famous Belgian detective like moths to a flame. He listened with the patience of a confessor, filing away each revealed secret, each whispered grudge, each carefully concealed motive. As the evening progressed, 3 detectives began to converge on a single conclusion, though each arrived there via their own unique path. Holmes had used pure logic and observation to identify the most likely candidates. Miss Marple had relied on her deep understanding of human nature and her ability to see past social facades. Poirot had employed his psychological insight and his talent for making people reveal more than they intended. But it was exactly at 9:47 p.m. that the evening took its promised dark turn. The lights flickered once, twice, and then went out completely. In the darkness, There was a crash. Strangled cry. Sound of something heavy hitting the floor. When the emergency lighting kicked in 30 seconds later, the crowd found themselves staring at the motionless form of Vincent Blackwood, the evening's keynote speaker and one of the mystery genre's most celebrated and controversial authors. He lay sprawled beside the dessert table, his face frozen in an expression of surprise and terror. A thin trickle of blood ran from the corner of his mouth, and his fingers were still clutched around a champagne flute that had shattered on the marble floor. "Nobody move," Holmes commanded, his voice cutting through the rising panic. "The scene must be preserved exactly as that is." Miss Marple was already kneeling beside the body, her experienced eyes taking in every detail.
Poor man.
Her voice held more analytical interest than genuine sympathy.
Though I'm afraid he's quite beyond help now.
Poirot stood at the edge of the gathering crowd, his mind already working through the implications. "Let me observe the positioning of the body, the expression on the face. The way the champagne glass is broken, yeah, the story of these details tell us." The three detectives worked in remarkable harmony, each bringing their unique perspective to bear on the scene. Holmes immediately began his systematic examination, noting the lack of obvious wounds, the victim's position relative to other guests, and the curious absence of any sign of struggle. "Poison," he announced after a few minutes of careful observation. "Almost certainly something fast-acting administered within the last few minutes. Note the facial expression. Surprise rather than pain. The victim didn't expect to die." Miss Marple nodded in agreement.
Yes, and see how he's still holding the champagne glass? He was drinking it when it happened. But poison in the champagne seems almost too obvious, doesn't it? In my experience, the most obvious solution is rarely the correct one.
Poirot stroked his mustache thoughtfully. "But consider the me is not the champagne, then what? The victim has been in our sight for most of the evening. Then could the poison have been administered?" As they debated, convention organizer, a nervous woman named Margaret Sinclair, approached them with trembling hands.
I've called the police, but they won't be here for at least 20 minutes. The storm has made the roads nearly impassable. I'm afraid you three are our only hope of solving this before whoever did this tries to escape.
Holmes looked up from his examination of the victim's fingernails. "I'm afraid that's exactly what our mysterious host intended. This entire evening has been orchestrated to create the perfect locked room mystery. No one can leave, no one can enter, and we have a limited time to solve the case." The three detectives spent the next 15 minutes interviewing witnesses, examining evidence, and piecing together the victim's final movements. Each detective's methods were on full display. Holmes's logical deduction, Miss Marple's intuitive understanding of human nature, and Poirot's psychological insight. But it was Miss Marple who first noticed the discrepancy.
You know, it's rather odd, isn't it? Mr. Blackwood was quite particular about his champagne. He always insisted on a specific brand, and he never drank from a glass that had been touched by anyone else. Yet, tonight, He was drinking from a glass that had clearly been handled by someone else.
Of course, the champagne glass isn't the murder weapon. It is the key to identifying the killer. Miss Marple, your observation is brilliant. The killer knew about Blackwood's habit and used it against him. Exactamente, but there is more, Naomi. Consider the timing. The lights went out at precisely 9:47 p.m. But Monsieur Blackwood was already dying when the lights failed. The darkness was not to conceal the murder, it was to conceal the killer's escape. Working together, the three detectives began to reconstruct the crime. Holmes provided the logical framework. Miss Marple offered insights into the killer's psychology, and Poirot tied together various threads of motive and opportunity. The killer is someone who knew Vincent Blackwood's habits intimately, someone who had access to his private quarters earlier today, someone who could predict his movements and manipulate the evening's events to their advantage. Miss Marple stepped forward, her gentle demeanor masking the still in her voice.
And it's someone who has been planning this for a very long time. The invitation that brought us all here, the careful timing, the choice of weapon. This wasn't a crime of passion. This was revenge, cold and calculated.
Poirot's green eyes fixed on a figure at the back of the crowd. And it is someone who believes they could outsmart the greatest detectives in fiction. But they made one crucial error. They underestimate the power of collaboration. Three detectives turned as one to face Margaret Sinclair, the convention organizer. Her face had gone pale, and her hands trembled visibly as she realized she had been discovered. You see, Miss Sinclair had both motive and opportunity. Vincent Blackwood has destroyed her career 15 years ago with a scathing review of the first novel. She never published again, instead dedicating her life to organizing literary events, always in the shadow of the man who had crushed her dreams. Miss Marple's voice was gentle but implacable.
She knew about his champagne preferences because she had been catering to them for years. She knew his schedule, his habits, his weaknesses, and she knew that bringing the three of us together would create the perfect cover for her crime.
The poison was administered earlier today in a special bottle of champagne that she knew he would drink tonight. The delayed action gave her the perfect alibi. She was standing with witnesses when the poison took effect. She had not counted on the combined deductive powers of three different investigative approaches. Margaret Sinclair's composure finally cracked.
He destroyed everything I cared about. One review, one cruel, vicious review, and my entire life was over. Do you know what it's like to have your dreams crushed by someone who never even bothered to read your work properly?
The three detectives exchanged glances, each recognizing the truth in their words even as they condemned her actions. Holmes spoke first, his voice uncharacteristically gentle. Revenge may have seemed satisfying in the moment, Miss Sinclair, but it solves nothing. You've destroyed your own life as completely as you believed he destroyed it 15 years ago. Miss Marple nodded sadly.
In my experience, the desire for revenge is like poison itself. It destroys the person who harbors it. far more than it hurts its intended target.
Me and me, we have solved the mystery, but at what cost? Is the life has been lost, and the latter will be forever changed. This is not a victory, it is a tragedy. As the police finally arrived and took Margaret Sinclair into custody, the three detectives found themselves alone in the now empty ballroom. The evening's events had forged an unexpected bond between them, each recognizing and respecting the other's unique talents. Holmes was the first to break the silence. I must admit, working with both of you has been illuminating. Your methods are quite different from my own, but no less effective. Miss Marple smiled warmly.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I think we see each other with different pieces of the same puzzle. You see the logical connections. Monsieur Poirot understands the human heart. And I just try to notice things that don't quite fit.
Poirot nodded approvingly. Me and me together, we are formidable, n'est-ce pas? Perhaps this evening, tragic though it has been, has taught us something valuable about the nature of detection itself. As they prepared to part ways, each returning to their respective worlds and cases, Holmes made an observation that would stay with all of them. Tonight, we've proven that even the greatest minds can be enhanced by collaboration. Perhaps this is the real lesson of this evening. That truth emerges not from individual brilliance alone, but from the combination of different perspectives working toward a common goal. Miss Marple gathered her shawl and smiled. Miss Marple gathered her shawl and smiled.
I was muted. Sorry. Check. I do hope we shall meet again under more pleasant circumstances, though I suspect that wherever mystery and murder are concerned, our paths are destined to cross.
Poirot straightened his waistcoat and bowed formally to his companions. Au revoir, mes amis. Tonight, Hercule Poirot has learned that even the greatest detective can be greater still working with equals. So ended the detective summit, an evening that had begun with mystery and ended with tragedy, but had also forged an unlikely alliance between three of fiction's greatest minds. As they departed into the night, each carrying within the memory of a case solved through collaboration rather than competition, the Algonquin Hotel, returning to its quiet dignity, kept its secrets close and its stories closer still. The mystery was solved, justice would be served, but the real revelation of the evening was that even legends can learn from each other, and that sometimes the greatest mysteries are solved not by individual genius, but by the power of mind working in harmony toward truth. The end. Ta-da! Okay.
Ta-da! Maybe I have to do it.
Not a bad story, huh?
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what y'all think out there? That's what's important.
There, let's put some of this other stuff up. Great story, says Carrie. Yeah, it was pretty fun to do. I had fun. Not too long, not too short.
Hey, Daradio. Happy Independence Day.
Yeah, right there, yo. How you doing? He is God's son. Welcome.
SFA came in.
Is he? Loser Farper. Hey, buddy.
Yep.
There's Flow Farm. Or at least the lights. Dime Bag.
Right.
Quite a few people snuck in. Rocket Blast. Hey, buddy. Demi's here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read the chat while we're reading.
That's why I put that up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Arlee's here. Hey, Arlee. Blessings, Sir Scully, and all in chat.
Arlee's Delights.
Or her alias, Elizabeth Barrett. Lest we forget.
Mm-hmm.
Stitch is here finally. We're already done, woman. What the hell?
Stitchin'. What's up?
See, we usually don't start till you get here. Now she's at the end.
Fire.
Are you gonna bring up
Fire.
yeah.
I bet Mr. Rooney's got the fire. Fire's burning in Mr. Rooney.
He can't stay out of the mud.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Pulling up Bourbon Street?
What do you think of? Of course I am.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Y'all want to see Bourbon Street live? See what those party animals are up to tonight.
There's a lot there.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Nugget!
Leave Nugget alone. He's finally enjoying himself because his
Yeah, you can
mommy's
listen to
here.
my voice.
Well, no, I've got the headset on.
Firefly, firefly.
Firefly, you missed it. You missed it all. What is wrong with that sound on there?
I don't know.
It's gone. Gone, baby.
Yeah, you put it on silent and just play some music.
Yeah, go ahead, pick something up. I'm bringing up the other can.
Let's see. We got okay.
Ooh, just right for New Orleans.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I saw some fireworks. But this eye is he, Sven. I missed you.
Where are we?
I see you, Izzy Pop.
We're not here. We're not even on the screen. How do you see me, dude? There
Y'all
you go.
see Izzy down there? Wave at him, Izzy.
No, that ain't me.
She's down there in that
Circle.
across the street there, the crazy corner.
Oh, okay.
They got her up in the cage.
Oh, that.
See her waving at you.
Keep it up.
She's dancing on the pole.
Keep it up. Let me share this tab. I'm not. Are you the dude right there in front that's guarding it?
Oh yeah, you can see her real good now. Yeah.
Get down on it. Get down on it. No. Tomorrow is water days in the park. Ooh. I didn't see any fireworks,
Easy
firefly.
pop. Easy pop.
What?
Yeah, Izzy's got a boyfriend in New Orleans. His name is Sven.
He's from Sweden.
Yeah, he's here on
Yeah, he got
he's here on
deported. What are you
business
talking about?
in Sweden.
He got deported. He's at some camp now, right now.
Yeah, he's over here, Sven. He's getting divorced, and he's getting
You got the
divorced
whole
with
story going, don't you?
this American girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him his visa.
They wanted to deport him, you know.
Yeah, pancake, eggs, and bacon breakfast, $8. Parade, fireman, water fight. Wow, there, Diaz.
Carrie, baby.
If y'all want cool emojis like that, you have to be a member. It's not that hard.
Pancake, eggs, and bacon breakfast.
I know.
$8 parade, fireman, water fight.
Oh, look at this girl up there. There you go. Uh-oh, now they're moving it. Sven, where are you, Sven? Sven.
Sven loves you, Mr. Pop. Sven is your man, okay?
Sven. I've been looking for you, Sven. Here's Jazz Mango.
Oh no, I was looking for Big Boy down there in the door.
Oh,
I think
yeah, he's there. He's right there.
Big Boy.
See more cannabis. Is that cannabis?
He gets real busy. He'll start patting them down.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you let him pat me down.
We saw a crazy fight down there one night.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you think it's 4th of July, there'd be more people drunk and disorderly that we could watch.
Yeah, they'll probably be out late tonight. Shit, I wouldn't mind going down to New Orleans.
You say that every time, and you don't do it. We're waiting for you to call me so I can bring you up on the camera and wave at everybody.
I want to get down there on that right there in this view. I'm gonna hold up a camera, a sign that says YouTube on it.
They're all at home drinking and setting off fireworks. Yeah. Well, not true, because there is a bunch here. Miss J says, "Gus."
Miss J, Pink, I appreciate y'all.
Tim,
all the memberships out there.
Tim Mitchell says, "Hey, hi kids."
Gina.
He says he's the oldest, so he gets to call us all kids.
Yeah.
ScullyPop sign. Yeah, that's what he needs. A sign that says ScullyPop YouTube.
All right, Tim. Now you can chill, man. We got live camera of Bourbon Street here.
Mm-hmm.
Never know what kind of crazy stuff you see. There's Munchie channel. Or Izzy?
Huh?
Cooking with the Munchie Media official just got here.
Oh, hey Munchie. Glad you can make it. I hope everybody's hitting that thumbs up. I tell you, we trade those for gold bullion.
Mm-hmm.
Sven.
I've got 39 likes so far. That's not
Tim says, "There's the better half." Wait a minute. Which one is the better half? Oh God. Oh, your better half. She's in the mafia.
It's hot down in New Orleans.
Oh God, yeah, that pavement.
Like an oven down there in the daytime, man.
Well, that's weird because that's so bright and it's clean actually than it usually is. Look at this. It's really bright. I mean,
July might not be the best time people go to New Orleans, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can drink the hell out of that tea. Golly.
Y'all say hi to each other.
You didn't even say anything about my French accent.
I couldn't understand it. I don't understand French. Hey, Lulu.
Yeah, you probably couldn't understand half of what I was saying.
No, you sound like you was drunk, slurring your words. Actually, most French people do sound like that to me, though. Just saying. I want boots like that, but I wouldn't wear them as hot as it is. No, I wouldn't wear boots anyway.
Lulu Pop, Lulu Pop. Hi, everyone in chat. I hope y'all have a safe upcoming weekend.
There you go.
We'll be listening in bushes tonight.
Desmond next.
Desmond. How you doing?
I don't know what happened to Kristen, but I was hoping I could play our song. But she's not here, so
yeah.
I'm sure she's got you running.
How you doing, Desmond?
Oh, there she is. Oh, hold on a minute.
You wrong.
She didn't prove me wrong.
I'll do that too, man. I'll be chatting away, and then all of a sudden I won't say nothing for an hour or two, you know, and then like let's suddenly say something. People are like, "Oh, there's Scully's back," but I'm like, "I've been here the whole time."
This is mine and Kristen's song, y'all. It's called Toxic
What's the story behind that?
We both said we liked it at the same time, so it's our song.
So you put it up on my thing?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I do so many things back there, you know. It's like, what?
Get it, Kristen.
Green shirts.
Anybody got any emojis they want to support?
Yeah, we got the emojis. We can make them for you too.
She said, "I wish I could give you up." She doesn't love me anymore because I'm toxic.
Yeah, 4th of July on Friday, man.
I know. You know this place is wired up.
It's warmed up right now.
Well, actually the apartments over here, everybody's quiet, and I think it's because everybody's out drinking, and when they come back, the bars close at 2. The noise will start again.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got crazier stuff to deal with than I do.
Yeah.
So that made me crazy listening to somebody banging on my ceiling all the time.
Well, today I went with my brother and I noticed, because I never see up there above me.
Yeah.
And they had the couch out there and the bed. I hope they're moving. But the problem is what moves in afterwards.
Yeah. Scud, Desmond.
Ross
is in the house.
Good day.
Yeah, Ross got some pretty cool art over there. I like how he takes his time with everything.
I sit and watch that. It's so cool.
ASMR effect to it.
Waiting for somebody to steal that bike out there. He's always got the camera on. God, look at the people coming down now.
Yeah, I'm sure
Where's
they
Sven?
couldn't take up.
There's Brutus right there.
Pink. Remember, kids, don't play with fireworks. Let the adults who've been drinking all day suffer.
Yeah. Hey, DJ.
What the hell?
Nah, Tim. Nobody's face planted yet.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny. So true too. Shoot, I was down at the beach earlier watching the fireworks with my son, and man, they were just haphazardly firing them off everywhere.
Wow.
Golly. Smelled like
Look.
sulfur all over the place.
When I used to assist with autopsies, our biggest day was the day after July 4th.
Damn.
We had so many drownings
messed
where they
up.
went boating, drunk, fell over into the lake, or fights, where they.
Senseless tragedy like
Yeah.
that. Please, man.
But that was our biggest.
Crazy.
That was our biggest day. Well, we were off on 4th of July,
Yeah.
so they'd pile up on us. It's crazy.
Yeah.
ScullyPop has a great laugh. Yes, he does. When he does. Sometimes I can make him giggle. Giggle for us, Scully. Ooh, 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 move the camera. Sven! What else, Sven?
Sven loves you.
I don't know what I'm going to do without Sven.
Sven, I make you Swedish meatball. Okay?
You're killing me. You're killing me because you know how much I miss Sven. You're my new favorite drug.
Izzy, we have the good meatball in Sweden.
That's what I gotta go through. Here's one.
Bourbon Street.
When you're alone. Bourbon Street.
Booze.
Smells-
And throw up and
Yeah.
piss.
He said, and then he says, I'm craving
Smell
pizza.
Like sweat and fried oysters.
God, that's nasty.
Coffee and beignets.
Gross. What-
Smells
what
like magic and
bitch?
sex.
All I got is pizza rolls. I got pizza rolls too, Dario, but I don't eat them. I don't eat pizza. I don't like pizza.
And a bunch of them people's coming out of the New York pizza shop right up there where that bright yellow light is on the across the street there. Miss J.
There's some big slices. Look at the people up on the balcony. We paid $5.99 to be up here on this balcony, and I'll be dang if we're gonna move. That one guy up there, he looks a little bit too big
Come
to be
on,
on the
baby,
balcony.
we can dance right here in the street.
Dancing in the street. There's a song about that. That shirt reminded me of something. I saw this guy with a shirt on, and he was walking with his girlfriend, I guess, and both of them had a kind of the same shirt, and around in the back of his shirt was an arm. It was a woman's arm on it, and on the back of hers was a man's arm, and they walked together. And it looked like their arms were around each other.
Jeez.
I was like, that's close. Well, I thought it was cool. And I'm sure if I took Pink.
Crazy.
Yeah, if I took a poll right now, they'd say, oh, yeah.
Crazy nut.
I learned from the master.
Look at some of them ain't got new shirts on.
Yeah.
Probably like 90 degrees up out there. All that body heat trapped in that bowl.
Huh.
Look at that girl riding that bike back and forth.
I know, I saw that. Look at those two dancing right there. Get down on it. We just like making comments about people. Oh, look at the camera. Look up here. Smile, smile, smile. Look how tall that guy is. Look. Right there in the white t-shirt and hat.
Mm.
He's like, I can see everything from here. We don't need to walk down there. I'll tell you what's down there. Firefly Dream said, I'm going to give my pillows some head, y'all. Oh my God, girl.
Get down on it.
Yeah, get down on it. Are these your cameras? No, they're not his cameras. They're Earth cams.
Get down deep on that pillow. Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Robin.
Fireflies,
Robin.
you have a good night.
Tingle. But ain't tingle for you, Robin. Former cast member Robin M in the house.
Look at them dancing back there. They're trying out for the stripper
I
pole.
see you out there taking a break. You better get back in there and dance.
That one right there said, They must be out. Yeah, same song. Nothing to dance to. Oh, yeah, Earth Cam. It's okay. And they're public cameras, so. And we haven't got copyrighted yet. Yay.
No, I don't seem to worry about this. Sorry, I'm missing you. Glad to see you here. Hey, Tim. Kitty tapping me on the shoulder. Dear. We're live on Bourbon Street tonight. Good guess though, Robin. If we rewind to the beginning, we did a mystery story tonight. Guest reader Izzy Pop. I'm gonna show Robin the balcony view.
I'll show everybody this.
What you got there?
Fireworks.
Oh.
They have such beautiful. I mean, to be able to see them is the problem. Usually, you can't even see the because it's trees or something like that. Where is this? Washington, D.C.
Glad I had that big juicy hamburger before the stream. It was good.
You're looking forward to the rewatch. Cool. Oh, you love my voice, Robin? I hate my voice. most people
Did
hate
Miss
their
Marple tonight. Robin, we did a mashup with Sherlock Holmes, Miss Marple, and Hercule Poirot. That's a nice fireworks show there. Damn.
I know it. You're welcome, Pink. I just
Where
happened to
is
see
that?
it.
Washington?
Yep. See the penis over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's okay, Stitchin'. You can go back. I told him to wait for you, Stitch. I did, didn't I, Scully?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, I did. I said, we got to wait for Stitch.
Well, that's a nice camera they got on that show.
Yeah,
damn.
they do. I like that. Nice fireworks.
That's got at least like 1080p, if not more. I don't know. Oh, I am so thirsty. I think I'm gonna go get some more tea.
All right. I got
Y'all
you.
watch the fireworks for a little bit. I'll be right back.
I got you.
Behave.
No.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Shit, you know I am because of what you do on my channel. Go ahead.
Check. I'm watching.
Oh God. Robin getting a brewski. Tea time. Yeah. And it's not golf. It's tea time. Dad, look at that. That is so pretty. That's one thing about these earth cams. You can go all over the country with them. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what the hell I was doing. Look, I watched the Japanese fireworks. Man, oh man. Hey, Khadija, he went to get some tea. He'll be right back. I promise. He'll be right back. Never fear, Scully's here. Great fear, Scully's here. Let's see. I wonder if they had them in New Jersey. Ocean City, Maryland. That just shows the boardwalk. Camera. Okay. No. Elbow room band webcam. I'm just looking at the different ones, trying to find fireworks. They even have what's that one in Pennsylvania? It's crazy. I forgot the name of the Kensington. It happened just like that. Just like this. I wonder if they set them off at Niagara Falls. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. That would be the perfect place though, right there where the water is. So you wouldn't catch anything on fire. Coney Island might have had them. Let me check. No, Coney Island didn't have them either. What? Abbey Road. Tornado. Roswell, New Mexico. We might see an alien. But we won't. Alright. I don't know. It's raining in New York, y'all. No, that was another day. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's 10:15 Pacific time. The Space Needle does its fireworks. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. What Liberty Bell fireworks? I know nothing. I didn't see anything myself. This is what happened in Washington D.C. a few hours ago. I've got it backed up. I've got all this cool music playing. It's not really cool. Desert Planet, no. Full thing, no. Trying to find something. Back scratcher. I don't know. I just like this music for some reason. This is Jasmine Whispers. So we're watching the fireworks Robin's drinking a beer. Brewski. We had wicked rain yesterday, a tornado warning. I heard a siren for the first time ever. I actually put a dress on, eyeliner, packed my go bag, and went to the basement with the kiddies. Okay. Okay, Robin. Let me talk to you for a minute. So, you heard a tornado warning. You heard the siren. You're getting ready to have your house all swept up, right? But you're going to put that mascara on. You're going to put that eyeliner on. And a dress. And pack your go bag. Jesus, child. See? This right here, Robin, is why we can't have nice things. That right there. That's funny though. I don't know where I think you said you lived in Michigan. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I know that it's just been so hot. But we can have nice things. Well, evidently, because you put your dress on. Oh, you're in New York? Ooh. Dag. Well, I didn't hear anything about a tornado. Well, it's so much other stuff's going on. You know, Chloe's watching us, right? Central New York. I'm in southwestern Virginia, and I don't know how. I don't know how Scully came up with me being related to the Whitakers. I'm not from West Virginia. I live in southwestern Virginia. He just has no clue. Ooh, look at that. Isn't it pretty?
Sweet and low.
Oh, there we go. I told you he was listening.
I just got back and I was thinking about something. When we go live one night or whatever, we should like replay some Emerald Wonderland episodes and do
It's
it.
been a while. Oh yeah.
And you can make fun of me doing the girl voices and all that.
Jesus. West South Virginia.
Maybe we should pull up the first episode, the premiere episode, the debut.
Robin, Southwest Virginia is at a Navy town. We are a train town, and Virginia Beach is like 4 hours from me, and that's a naval base. So, kinda, sorta.
Well, I'll tell you, Khadijah's either up late or she's up early.
That's some awesome fireworks, man. You know?
I know.
You know?
I know this.
You know so much.
I know this.
What do you know? What do you know?
Let's watch an episode of
I'm trying to bring it up.
Urban Street.
I'm trying to bring it up.
You are?
Yes, dear.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
One step ahead of me. I must
Always
say,
and
I'm ready for my tea. That's the
season
Mad Hatter or Cheshire Hatter. I can't remember.
Episode 1. Season 1. Is that what you said?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I got it right here.
Usually be the pilot episode.
It's the very first one. Okay, y'all, get ready for some good stuff here. I can remember what the hell I'm doing. All right, can you take the music off? Let me skip that.
Yeah, you can skip all that hoopla. Just play the episode. Play is brought to you by Izzy Scott. And she did a wonderful job. You're going to love it. Looking Roots, you sound fine. Okay.
Look, I put those. I put us down there so that because you put those up there, people will think those people are here.
Wonderland. Yeah.
Listen to how
KK Scott.
listen to how sexy his voice is. When his next live, Stitch says.
Ernie Baker. Thank you so
Who's
much,
that?
Ernie.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Buddy, me.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
you.
soon.
Me.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, Misha. Nature dog. Nature dog.
Probably Sunday.
It's Lawless in the World TV. Lawless in the World. It's the Nature Dog. $1 million.
God.
Super wow. The butt files. Janica. Definitely. Native Wild Man.
Can y'all hear it?
Hold on a minute.
I'll do it. So yeah, we'll look at the eyeball here a little bit. We'll probably run here and there.
The eyeball.
Good. Watch the eyeball spin. Wonderful new avatar up there.
Oh my God.
Look into the circle. Your vision is pixelated. Your thoughts are coming in binary, and is something's off. Strange tingling sensation. This, you're snuggled up in bed, ready to drift off
there.
the dream.
I don't know if I can hear it, man.
And suddenly you feel a strange tingling
Turned it all the way up.
sensation.
Oh, really?
Just now.
As you groggily open your eyes, you realize something's off. Your vision is pixelated.
Tim said.
Your thoughts are coming in binary, and oh no, you've been transformed into a digital entity overnight. Welcome, fellow storytellers and tech enthusiasts, to the Metamorphosis 2.0, where Kafka meets code and AI becomes our literary muse. You know, as a writer, I've always been fascinated by the way stories evolve. Remember when we used to gather around campfires, spinning yarns about heroes and monsters? Well, folks, the campfire has gone digital, and our stories are getting an AI makeover that would make even the most tech-savvy caveman's head spin. In this wild journey we're about to embark on, we'll explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we create and tell you stories, particularly in the realm of YouTube content. We'll dive deep into the binary ocean of AI-generated art and character design and see how these digital offspring can dance across our screens in ways Pixar animators could only dream of.
Hey, nature.
Good night, Lisa.
But before we go full on Matrix, let's take a step back and look at how storytelling has evolved over time. It's like watching a caterpillar transform into a butterfly. Except our butterfly has circuits for wings and can process data faster than you can say once upon a time. Picture this: ancient Greece, where bards recited epic poems from memory, their words painting vivid pictures in the minds of their listeners. Fast forward to the invention of the printing press, and suddenly stories could travel far and wide without playing a game of telephone. Then came radio, television, and finally the internet. Each a new medium adding its own special sauce to the storytelling stew. Now we're standing on the precipice of a new frontier, where AI isn't just a tool for telling stories,
I don't even remember
collaborating
narrating
in the
this.
creative process.
I can't wait.
To a writing partner who never
I
sleeps,
can't wait till you get to
never
the
gets
girl
writer's
part.
block, and come up with plot twists that would make M. Night Shyamalan jealous. Don't worry, my fellow wordsmiths and pixel pushers. AI isn't here to replace us. Think of it more like autocorrect on steroids. Sometimes hilariously wrong,
I don't-
often surprising.
I don't think it's proper to look at that eyeball that much.
Always pushing us to think outside the box.
God.
Oh my God, that's killing me. Look into my eye.
So
Just one
buckle
eye.
up, boot up, and prepare to have your mind expanded faster than you can say neural network. In this brave new world of storytelling, the only limit is our imagination.
I did pretty good on that.
Ready to take the red pill and see how deep the AI rabbit hole goes?
Wow.
Let's dive in and discover how the ancient art of storytelling is getting a futuristic upgrade. Even the most bizarre tale might just be one prompt away from becoming a digital reality.
I don't know what it is. He was born in '69.
Great to see all you wonderful faces out there.
That's
I'm
what
sure
it
I
is.
picked
It is.
Ajot's
69.
curiosity. I plan to read the prototype tonight, and we'll see how it goes from there. There'll be one episode after another, and possibly several seasons.
All right,
There's
Lulu. Thank you.
Kimbers. Not ready to take auditions yet. Hey, just Jason. Let's go.
We did a great job on
Wallace.
this, Scully.
Hell yeah.
Look, I made his eyes like that.
Hey, crossover. Just you got here just in time. We're gonna kick off the Emerald Wonderland
Scarecrow.
new series.
Yeah, this is the pilot episode. Wow.
Fresh out the box.
I
We're
know.
gonna unwrap it tonight. All right.
And I
Looking on
did
the
well.
prototype.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pretty
Trucker
good.
John, I'm glad you made it.
But didn't that spinning eyeball, man?
I think some of you be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, let's try to keep those backgrounds moving around a little bit too.
Please. You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
It's so good, Ajot. It's Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz on steroids. I mean,
Googly eyes
no
and
holds
skulls.
it resembles a
Yeah.
Tarantino-esque
I feel better now.
tone, and anyway, you're about to hear it. It's gonna get good quick. I did read an introduction last night, but I felt compelled to read that part again. But let's go ahead and get started. And I do have some help on the back end. We've got Izzy Scott running a few things, and of course
Izzy
the art and stuff. The overlay that I'm reading to with the music was created by her. She worked very hard on that the past day. And y'all reach out to her if you need help. Banners, thumbnails, video, anything graphically. Christine, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. 2 days, that's right. Chucker. Wow, man's in the house. You know, you can make that full screen with those three dots too. You can play around with that as well.
I was glad to.
Clicking on the top right corner. Um,
Telling me how to do shit,
so
touching buttons.
there's a tin hatter
Yeah, that's
there.
because I was waiting on you the whole time to do that.
Well, you set it up a certain way, and I thought you wanted it to stay that way.
you
So
know.
you never give me direction.
Oh, you know. Oh, good.
I want y'all to know that I got the script. What time?
Yeah, let me start getting into this. And
What's that?
welcome to the show.
Tonight,
I'm
the script.
ScullyPop, where the entertainment
yeah.
doesn't stop.
About 7 o'clock my
I
time.
read my novels, other works in the public domain. Written a bunch of short stories.
I did that.
Submissions, you know, from people like you.
This is just so fascinating to look at, and not because I did the overlay, but because it's like got a lot of depth to it.
Find a good starting point here. You know, I suppose with you on the back end, I can go over here and leave my comments up where I can see y'all. Yeah, that works good. There's two characters that y'all know very well. And there's someone in chat that played both of them on our live shows. And her name is Ajot. And she has the best voice for Dorothy and Alice.
Mm-hmm.
Quite
Thank
a
you,
commitment
Robin.
that she went through to help us. And we certainly appreciate you, Ajot.
My next story has Ajot and Baby Justice in it.
Nature Dog, what you doing up so late?
Where Oz meets Wonderland.
I didn't hear you.
I was asking Nature Dog what she was doing up so late.
Character
4th of July.
Gale, spirited 16-year-old girl from Kansas with a thirst for adventure.
No, Robin, this is
She wears her iconic blue gingham dress, but
Robin,
now with
this
combat
is
boots and a leather.
how long
fashion.
ago? Last year? Year before?
Her hair is tied in a messy
It ain't been that long.
and she
Let me look at
carries
the
a
date.
multi-tool instead of a basket.
It was
Alice Liddell.
7, 8 months
it was
ago.
11 months ago.
15-year-old English girl
Really?
with long blonde
Yeah.
hair and piercing
11
blue
months
eyes.
ago.
Damn.
She wears a modernized version of her blue dress, complete with striped leggings and sturdy hiking
Told
shoes.
you, that's when you started getting sick.
Alice carries a notebook filled with sketches of the strange creatures
Did
she's
all that work in
encountered.
YouTube.
The Cheshire Lion.
Thank you, Robin.
A
I couldn't think what
peculiar
it was.
creature with the body of a lion and the grin of a Cheshire cat. Its fur shimmers with an iridescent quality, changing colors based on its mood. It speaks in riddles and can turn invisible at will. The Tin Hatter, a fusion of the Tin Woodman and the Mad Hatter. He has a metallic body adorned with gears and cogs, topped with a large top hat that produces random objects. His face is painted with clockwork patterns, and he speaks in a mix of ticking sounds and nonsensical rhymes. The Scarecrow Queen, once the ruler of Wonderland, now dethroned and seeking revenge.
Yes, he did.
She appears as a
Nature
tall,
Dog.
slender figure made of.
Tell Nature Dog what you said.
Oh, I was just wondering if you were up so late. Usually, I don't see you up this late. I
Straw and
4th of
burlap,
July or whatever.
wearing a tattered red gown and a crown of thorns. Her eyes glow with an eerie green
Friday
light,
night.
and she can control plants and vegetation. Story takes place in the Emerald Wonderland, a bizarre fusion of Oz and Wonderland. Towering mushrooms with emerald caps dot the landscape, while yellow brick roads twist and turn, defying gravity. Rivers of liquid rainbow flow upwards, and playing card soldiers march alongside munchkins. The sky above is a kaleidoscope of colors, with two suns, one gold, one silver, rotating around each other in an endless dance. TWP. TWP.
I know.
God.
Part 1 of Episode 1, Season 1. Picture this, folks. Two worlds, each weird in their own right, suddenly decide to have a cosmic head-on collision. Boom, chicka rah. You've got yourself in the Emerald Wonderland. A place where curiouser and curiouser meets. There's no place like home, and has a love child that would make Salvador Dali scratch his head.
Crazy.
Now, our story begins with two girls, Dorothy and Alice. Yeah, those Dorothy and Alice.
Dorothy
Forget
Gale.
what you think you know about them. These ain't your grandma's fairy tale heroines. These girls have seen some shit. They're about to see a whole lot more.
Shit.
Dorothy just minding her own business in Kansas, probably contemplating how to escape to literally anywhere else when Blaster.
Out of nowhere. Look, I'm
This ain't
trying
your
to cover
average
up the.
twister. This bad
at the
boy's got
bottom
more
there.
colors than a tie-dye shirt at a Grateful Dead concert.
Thank you, Nature Dog.
Or she can say Annie M. Dorothy's hurled into a world that makes her previous trip to Oz look like a walk in the park. Meanwhile, Alice is chasing after that damn rabbit again. This time, instead of falling down a hole, she steps through a mirror and finds herself in a place that makes Wonderland look like a quaint English garden.
Hold up a minute.
Is that a little bit better music? Janica, Izzy, the sound okay? Was the music okay, or was it too loud? Tingle, tingle, tingle. Kitty, 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 kitty. It was okay the way it was.
Yeah, but I'm trying to cover up all that stuff down there at the bottom. Or are you talking on the thing? See, I'm doing the same thing. Cold.
And just like that, our two heroines collide, literally, in the heart of the Emerald Wonderland. Dorothy's brushing herself off after the collision. Well, I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore, or Oz for that matter.
God. You
Alice
reckon?
is adjusting her headband. Curiouser and curiouser, I don't suppose you've seen a white rabbit around here, have you? Honey, the only rabbit I've seen lately was in my aunt's stew pot. But I've got a hunch we've got bigger problems than missing rodents. Yeah, I know it would sound much better in Ajot's voice, but you got me tonight. A deep, purring voice echoes around them. They cannot see the Cheshire Lion because he has made himself temporarily invisible. Then he flickers his iridescent colors at them and says, "Problems or opportunities? It all depends on how you look at it, or if you look at all." The girls both look at each other as if they've seen these types of characters before. Not a lot shakes them at this point. The girls are older, wiser, tougher, dressed to do battle for some unknown reason. Alice's eyes are widening. Good gracious, you remind me of someone I once knew, only considerably more leonine.
Clever line.
Dorothy's got her hand on her hip. Great, another talking animal. Let me guess, you're here to send us on some wild goose chase to save this crazy mixed up world? Cheshire Lion's grin is widening impossibly. Chase? Oh no, my dears. The chase has already begun, and you're the ones being pursued.
And I wasn't
Question
doing the
is,
voices
by
yet.
what?
Yeah, I noticed that.
A distant,
I might do it before
metallic,
the
ticking
end of the
sound
show. I
comes
can't remember.
10 Hatter stumbles into view, gears whirring. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the game is afoot. The Scarecrow Queen's revenge is nigh, and time is running out like tea from a cracked pot. Dorothy and Alice speak in unison. Scarecrow Queen? Sky darkens ominous, and a cold wind blows. Scarecrow Queen, her voice echoing from all directions. Welcome to my wonderland, little girls.
No, you
I
didn't
do
do
hope
the
you'll
voice.
stay
No,
forever. As the story unfolds, our heroines must navigate the treacherous Emerald Wonderland,
All right,
facing
Pink.
challenges that
Good night,
blend
hon.
elements from both Oz
Hook it
and
in. Hook it
Wonderland.
in. See you tomorrow. I'll be
They'll
looking
encounter
for you,
familiar
Pink.
characters in unfamiliar forms, solve mind-bending riddles, and ultimately confront the Scarecrow Queen in a climactic battle that will determine the fate of this merged magical realm. Hey, Tom, welcome in, Tom and Meg. What life, what life? The narrative weaves together themes of friendship, courage, and self-discovery as Dorothy and Alice learn to trust each other and their own abilities. The story culminates in a twist ending that leaves the door open for future adventures in this strange new world.
Can't wait to get
So there we are,
different
folks.
microphones.
Girls from different worlds stuck in a place that makes both their previous adventures
wrong
look
with
like
it?
a stroll through Disneyland.
My voice is, it's so like
Now
experienced
they've
now.
got
It
the
just gets to
Scarecrow
the
Queen
point.
gunning
like,
for them.
I need a different
Talk
mic.
about a bad day at the hall.
Sure, SM7B with a limiter or
That's
something.
fan. Welcome, welcome.
There's just
But
parts
our
of
girls aren't about to roll
Probably.
over and play dead. No, sir. Dorothy's got more grit than a Kansas dust storm, and Alice, well, let's just say she's dealt with her fair share of royally pissed off monarchs before. Hey, welcome in, Pat. Thank you. As the Scarecrow Queen's ominous laughter fades, Dorothy and Alice exchange a look. It's one of those looks that says, well, shit, here we go again.
Oh my God.
Superfood, superfood, superfood.
Say what?
Dude. Superfood, superfood.
Thanks,
superfood.
Pat. Damn, bud. Go ahead. Appreciate that, man.
This is so funny watching it again.
Here we go again.
Cut our heads off.
Dorothy rolls her sleeves up. All right, Wonder Girl. Looks like we got ourselves a situation. Any bright
Wonder
ideas?
Girl.
Alice taps her chin thoughtfully.
Wonder Girl.
In my experience, the best way out is usually through. Although in this case, I'm not entirely sure
nature.
what we're going
Hey, just
through.
remind me if the high school ever wants to do episode 1.
You
I
see
need
the
to clean
grin
that up.
floating
Yes.
independently off his body
didn't
of
really-
the Cheshire Lion.
Know that was there,
Through
right?
the looking glass, down the rabbit hole, over the rainbow. It's all the same when worlds collide.
Damn.
The question is, are you ready to face what lies beyond?
What lies beyond?
Dorothy scoffs. Ready, hon? I faced flying monkeys and a witch with a complexion problem. I was born ready.
Oh God.
Tin
A witch with
Hatter's
a complexion
hat
problem.
suddenly producing a steaming teapot. Ready or not, time waits for no man or woman or lion cat or Tin Hatter. Tea, anyone? As our motley crew debates their next move, the emerald wonderland begins to shift around them. The yellow brick road beneath their feet starts to undulate like a giant snake, while the towering mushrooms sway to an unheard melody. Alice grabs Dorothy's arm and says, I say, this reminds me of the caucus race. Round and round with no clear winner. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting real tired of this funhouse routine. Hey, Tin Can, any idea how to stop this crazy ride? Tin Hatter cocks his head, gears whirring loudly. Suddenly his eyes metamorphose from roulette wheels to twin searchlights. When the path beneath you twists and turns, sometimes the only way forward is up.
I love that
That
line.
cryptic advice, the Tin Hatter's hat begins to expand,
I like this part
growing
right here. I
larger
did.
and larger until it's big enough to fit them all. The Cheshire Lion, his body materializing inside the hat. All aboard! Next stop, the twisted towers of the Tugley Wood.
I think after you got done doing all this work, you know,
balloon,
kind of like
Yeah.
when
the
you got
landscape
your
below becomes a
science
dizzying
Uh-huh.
swirl.
Do what?
After you got done doing all these episodes, all the work you put into it, was like you got your Bachelor of Science in graphic design, you know. Seriously. Now you're like in a master's program, like you're getting that good, you know.
Hey, I got my BS.
Look,
Moses Zarper having fun.
Oh, really? I told him not to spam the chat because.
No, he's not spamming it. They're not going to worry about that.
Okay.
full of colors and shapes.
Didn't
As
do
long as you do
the-
different emojis and things.
Oh, okay.
Rises higher, carrying our heroines above the chaos of the Emerald Wonderland.
Hey, she said I well earned my BS.
Yeah.
I well earned BS, definitely. Yep.
Dorothy, she's peering over the brim. You know, I've flown in some strange things before, but this takes the cake. Alice's hair is whipping in the wind. Oh, I do hope we're not headed for a fall.
A damn eyeball
I've had
again.
quite enough of falling for one lifetime.
Is it a 6
So
or a
as
9?
they soar through the kaleidoscopic sky,
Is it
they
a
catch
6 or a
glimpses
9
of
in
the
the
world
middle of the
below.
eyeball?
Well, you were born in
Chessboard, does it-
69.
A chessboard. Check. Try that again.
So it went 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 9.
As they soar through the kaleidoscopic
I think it's
sky,
six.
You're looking too
they
cute
catch
with that kitty
glimpses of the
picture.
world below.
Say what?
You're looking too
Chessboard,
cute with that
desert
kitty
where
picture.
card soldiers
You want me to
battle
go back to Miss
clockwork
Marple?
monkeys. Forest of talking flowers with razor sharp
That would
petals
be
and
funny.
pistons that shoot venom like pit vipers. In a sea of tea that storms and rages with crumpet-sized hailstones.
Miss Marple.
Suddenly, a flock of jump birds Terrifying
gum you to
creatures with the
death.
bodies of vultures and the heads of alarm clocks
Oh, God.
here on the horizon,
Get it.
screeching and diving towards the hat.
Damn, Robin. A year and a half.
Cheshire
You gotta
Line,
go on
his grin
Izzy's
turning
heels.
into a snarl. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems we have some uninvited guests.
Uninvited.
It seems we have.
Dorothy reaches into her satchel. Don't suppose anyone brought a really big fly swatter? As the jub birds close in, Alice's
Jub
eyes light up
birds.
with an idea.
Oh, where the hell Jub
Dorothy.
come from?
Your multi-tool, does it have a mirror? Dorothy nods, pulling out the tool and flipping up a small mirror. Alice grabs it, angling it to catch the light of the twin suns. A reflected beam hits the lead jub bird, causing it to squawk in confusion and veer off course, colliding with its fellows. Alice is grinning triumphantly. Sometimes a little reflection is all it takes to change one's course. But their victory is short-lived. As the last jub bird falls away, a massive shadow looms
Jub.
over them. They look up to see a hot air balloon that dwarfs their own, shaped like a giant scarecrow's head. And at the helm, her eyes blazing with green fire, stands the Scarecrow Queen. Did you really think you could escape me in my own realm? This game of cat and mouse ends now. As the Queen's balloon bears down on them,
Be 30
our
months.
heroes find themselves trapped between the
Few days.
proverbial rock and a hard place, or in this case,
It's good
between a
tactic.
vengeful monarch and
It's
a
good
very
tactic.
long fall. Dorothy's gripping the brim of the hat tightly. Any more bright ideas, folks? Because I've got a feeling we're going to need a doozy to get out of this one.
A doozy.
The Tin Hatter's eyes spin like slot machines, his gears grinding furiously as he processes the situation.
That was an Angry Orchards.
Just as the Scarecrow Queen's balloon is about
Angry
to
Apple
collide with
Orchards.
theirs, he shouts, "When push comes to shove, sometimes you need to make your own door." He reaches into his hat and pulls out
Or
a
window.
doorknob. Not just any doorknob. This one glows with an outworldly light, humming with potential. Cheshire Line, his grin wider than ever. Oh, I do love it when a plan comes together, even if I have no idea what the plan is. As the Scarecrow Queen's laughter fills the air and her balloon casts its shadow over them, Alice reaches for the doorknob, understanding dawning in her eyes. Dorothy, quick!
Talking about it.
Turn the knob!
Putting people's stuff, what they say up here.
Together, the girls grasp the doorknob and turn. For a moment, nothing happens. Then, with a sound like reality itself tearing at the seams, the door appears in midair. Without hesitation, our heroes dive through, the door slamming shut behind them just as the Scarecrow Queen's balloon crashes into the space
I thought that
they occupied moments before.
good when you did it. You know, Scarecrow Queen came up.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Where have our intrepid adventurers landed? What
Some-
new
some of
challenges
those
await
came
them
out
on the other side of this
right when you were talking
impossible
about it.
door?
Mm-hmm.
And will they find a way to save this merged world before the Scarecrow Queen's revenge tears it apart?
You got what? Is it catching?
Before I go on to part 2, let us play a little trailer. Izzy, let's put an emotional mess up there. I need to go take a quick break.
Thank you, Tim Mitchell.
Oh, welcome to the Tingle Room, Tim. Thank you. Got some private video. Sorry. some videos back there for members. Some like remastered shows that Izzy added sound effects and visuals to. Really cool. Y'all members, make sure you go back there on the where do they go for that, Izzy?
The stories you made.
I can't remember if I don't have a playlist for member videos, but I guess they can find them.
Yeah. They pop up for members. Come on.
What's wrong with the thing there?
Robin M. A duper brain.
15 wonderful emojis, Tim. And you'll have a badge by your name each month.
Duper brain. That was Robin's comment. It says, I'm a duper brain. What does ASMR mean?
Blood? Glad you made
it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
That's what she said last time.
Everybody.
It stands for always, Scully, must. Did you show me the overlays?
No. What's another word for it? What starts with the R for telling stories?
Reading.
Yeah, there you go. Duh.
You go now.
An autonomous sensory meridian response is a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp
199
and moves down the back of the neck
199
and upper spine. A pleasant form of paresthesia.
Look at all this stuff going on.
Look, I know. I told you. It takes away from my art that I did.
Oh, it looks cool. They don't know that.
Okay. I do.
Test rock.
Look, ASMR means a Scully mesmerizing read. Scully. Stitch. Tap. Well.
Just when you thought a little band of misfits was about to become scarecrow.
You wrote it.
They pull a vanishing act that would make Houdini green with envy. But as any fool who's ever tried to outrun their problems knows, sometimes the frying pan and the fire look an awful lot alike.
That's awesome graphics
coming through the door, falling through a kaleidoscope of fractured memories and half-formed dreams. It's like someone took a blender to the collected works of L. Frank Baum and Lewis Carroll and Hip Puree. Served it up with a side of LSD.
Jesus, definitely take that shit out.
A place that makes the Emerald Wonderland look like a quaint suburb.
This is not going to be for school functions. Like LSD. Push that button. I dare you.
Dorothy rubbing her backside. I'm starting to miss the simple days when all I had to worry about was a house falling on me. Alice is brushing off her dress.
Okay.
I dare say this place makes the Queen of Hearts.
Of my Prismacolor piece. Urban Virgin? What?
What you got?
I really enjoy being here.
They find themselves in what can only be
described as a library gone
mad.
Let me download that and show everybody.
Bookshelves twist into impossible shapes, some floating in midair, others burrowing into the ground like wooden worms. Books flutter about on paper wings.
I have to stop this if you're going to do that.
Yeah, you can stop it for a minute.
I did. Tell me what I can do.
Let me see.
Put it in the pictures right here.
Oh
Add-
yeah.
Or overlay. Do overlay.
Yeah, overlays. Okay. Let's see where I'm at. Logos,
Overlay.
overlays.
Yeah, put it there because I had to take out something just to put in what I did down there.
I do too. I gotta take something out right now.
Overlay, there's nothing in it, but
It won't let
add
me
overlay.
upload it.
What?
I'll take that book cover thing off.
Why do you have to do that though? It'll let me
I
add it.
don't know. And don't ask me. Ask me in the middle of the broadcast. Hell, it's
Okay.
got too much stuff loaded up.
I did it. Oh, that is nice.
That's Robin M's new piece. What's it called, Robin?
Urban Virgin.
Urban Virgin. Awesome.
It is nice. I was thinking you
I
could.
remember when you started working on that. I can't believe that looks like so elaborate.
Robin, send me.
What is this?
Send
right
it to
here?
my email, and I'll make it for you.
Make what?
She wants an emoji for it.
Oh. That's really cool. That's Robin there. Robin M. Y'all check her out. Put
There's
her-
my email, Robin. Send it to me, and I'll make a. You want an avatar? Is that what you're saying? Or she got a channel. No, she's not monetized. Okay. Yes. All right. Go ahead and send it there, and I'll send it back to you probably tomorrow.
Yeah, Robin is a fellow artist, and she's been on a couple of our productions at Playing Parts. That's her wonderful art there. She's got a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, I did this one. 4th of July.
Mm.
Kind of wild and
Nice.
crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
Quit talking like my thin.
Their pages rustling like feathers. And in the center of it all stands a massive grandfather clock. Space constantly shifting between numbers, letters, and symbols. Cheshire lion materializing atop a nearby shelf. Welcome, my dears, to the labyrinth, where all stories collide and time is just another tall tale.
Robin,
Tin Hatter's gears whirring excitedly.
if you send it right
Oh, how
now,
delightful! A
Or-
place where every second is a story and every
he can
minute
even
a
forward
history.
it.
As they take in their
You want me to
surroundings,
forward
the
that to
book
you?
swoops down,
Yeah,
nearly
and I can
taking
make
off
it while
Alice's
we're doing
pen.
this. Send it back.
All right.
I say, these books are even more ill-tempered than the ones in the Duchess's
I'm
library.
getting warmed up now.
Good.
Dorothy swats away another dive-bombing tome. Yeah, well, I prefer my books to stay on the shelf where they belong. Any idea how we get out of this nut house? Before
All
anyone
right.
can answer, the grandfather clock begins to chime. But instead of a normal bong, each
Oh.
strike releases a burst of stories into thin air. Characters and scenes from different tales swirling around our heroes like a literary tornado. Suddenly, familiar cackling fills the air. The Scarecrow Queen's face appears in the clock's face. eyes blazing with fury. You can run, but you can't hide. This realm bends to my will, and soon you'll be nothing more than forgotten characters in a dusty old book. As she speaks, the books around them begin to glow ominously, their pages flipping faster and faster. Tin Hatter, his hat spinning wildly. Quick! We must find the right story before we're written out of existence. Dorothy dodges a particularly aggressive encyclopedia. And how exactly do we do that? Alice says, her eyes lighten up with an idea. We write our own ending. Dorothy, your multi-tool, does it have a pen? Dorothy nods, pulling out a pen from her trusty multi-tool. Alice grabs it in the blank book that's fluttering nearby. If this place is where all stories meet, then perhaps we can craft our own tale, one that leads us to victory. As Alice begins to write furiously, the world around them starts to shift and change. The word she pens comes to life, creating a path through the chaotic library. Cheshire Lion, his grin widening. Ah, the pen truly is mightier than the sword, especially when the ink is mixed with a little magic and a lot of moxie. They follow the glowing trail of words, ducking under floating shelves and leaping over rivers of spilled ink. The Scarecrow Queen's face appears on the covers of books, snapping at them as they pass. You think you can outwit me? I am the author of your doom. Dorothy rolling her eyes. Lady, you need some new material. That villain shtick is getting old. As they race through the labyrinth, Alice continues to write, her words shaping their reality. She describes a door, a way out, and suddenly it appears before them, shimmering with possibility. Tin Hatter clapping his metal hands. Oh, bravo! A machine of our very own. Just as they reach for the doorknob, the Scarecrow Queen materializes in front of them, her straw body writhing with barely contained rage. This ends now. You've meddled in my story for the last time. She raises her arms and the books around them rise into the air, forming a whirlwind of paper and binding.
You've got mail, Robin.
Quick, write something.
Hey, Panda.
Alice scribbles frantically in the book, but the pen sputters and dies. Oh no, we're running out of ink.
Robin, see how
The
that
Scarecrow Queen laughs triumphantly, the storm of books closing in around our heroes. But then Dorothy's eyes narrow with determination. Hey, who needs ink when you got good old-fashioned gumption?
Panda, the torture clown.
How you doing? She grabs the book from Alice and using the blank pen like a wand, she begins to act out a story. As she moves, golden lines of energy trail from the pen, creating images in the air. Dorothy, her voice strong and clear. Once upon a time, there were two girls who were more than just characters in someone else's story. They were the authors of their own destiny. As Dorothy spins their tale, the golden energy grows stronger, pushing back against the Scarecrow Queen's literary assault. Alice catches on.
Hold on.
adding
we'll
her
be on
own
the big
movements
screen.
and words to the story. With courage, cleverness, and the power of imagination, they faced the wicked queen
Well,
who
that you
sought
didn't
to
change
erase
it,
them from
but
existence.
I'll go. I'll see what you're saying. I'll go back and change it.
The Cheshire Line and Tin Hatter join in, their movements adding to the tapestry of
She
life
wants more head.
now surrounds them.
Oh,
The Scarecrow Queen
Lord.
shrieks in fury as her power over the realm begins to wane. No, this is my story. Mine.
Mine.
But her protests fall on deaf ears as the combined narrative power of our heroes overwhelms her. The golden light engulfs everything, growing brighter until flash, light fades. Our heroes find themselves back in the heart of the Emerald Wonder. It's changed. Shh, chaotic blend of Oz and Wonderland.
Y'all be quiet.
Quiet settled into a harmonious new world. Shh.
It's bedtime.
And the Scarecrow Queen? She stands before them. Her crown of thorns has transformed into a circlet of golden wings. And her eyes no longer blaze with hatred. I remember now. I was so lost in my desire for revenge. I forgot the joy of simply being part of the story. Dorothy and Alice exchange a smile, realizing that in writing their own ending, they've given everyone in this merged world a chance at a new beginning.
All right, you got Mel again.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Looks like we did it, Wonder Girl.
You just had to throw a monkey in there,
Indeed,
didn't
we
you?
did, Kansas.
Monkey wrench.
Though I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the sequel. As our heroes survey the new world they've helped create, Cheshire Line's grin floats by, followed slowly by the rest of them. Every ending is just a new beginning in disguise. Right. The question is, are you ready for your next chapter? Dorothy and Alice look at each other, then at the wondrous world around them, filled with endless possibilities. In unison, they say,
I thought you wanted it for an avatar.
And so, dear listeners, we leave our intrepid heroines on the brink of a new adventure.
You didn't publish.
Because in a world where Oz meets Wonderland,
I thought she's going to do it.
Where magic and madness dance hand in hand, the story never truly ends.
Yeah, I like it better.
It just takes an unexpected turn down the yellow brick road.
You need to change your avatar. I do how to make it an avatar. Go to your customize your page, and then it'll say when you click on it, it'll give you the banner, and it will also give you the avatar. Go down to the avatar.
Where's my chat? Good. I was gritting, hoping you were asleep. How you doing, Melissa? Janica's back. Hey, Kimbers. Johnny. Sunshine. Popcorn tingles.
That cat sure does look mean.
Boxing.
Hey, Connie. Tanny. Oh, good. Well, he's replaying the Emerald, the first episode.
I think it's over with.
Doing pretty good on time. I'm thinking 20 pages roughly an episode.
Put it back to New Orleans again.
All right.
Y'all get it straightened out?
It depends on if she can get it. I was trying to tell her how to go to it. Go to her avatar on her page.
Yeah.
You have to click on customize channel. I didn't leave those up here.
Yeah.
Won't you put them up?
What's that?
Never mind, I got them now. Present, share screen.
Wow, look at all these buttons.
Leave the buttons alone.
Look at that.
See, that's why we can't have night things right there. That's why. Because he keeps playing with everything. It's all right. I got it. Take us. Look, I'm behind you again.
Yeah, back in the crate you go.
I'm not going back in the crate, dude.
You go back in crate, yeah.
No. I need a safe word.
You go back in crate and we have good time, okay?
Crate. I don't like
Go
crate.
fuck in the crate, yeah, motherfucker.
You just had to be rough, didn't you? Put in the motherfucker. You're a motherfucker.
The gangly eyeball. Just the eyeball with the headphone.
I don't know why you did that, but that's crazy as shit. The dangling eyeball. We all
We
got
have
one.
dangling eyeball with headphone for you.
Let's see. I don't know how to do this. I don't know where to put us. Still don't know where to put us. Oh, there we go. That's where we were. That's it. That's the ticket. Did I go up here? Live viewers, 11. They're not alive. Who told them that? All right. Yeah. Full screen. Still hit us. Dang nabbit.
What you trying to do?
Aggravate myself. That scared me.
Mm-hmm.
See, it only gives me the choice of full screen layout. Yeah, full screen layout. Unless I do it like that's fine.
Yeah.
This is your big boy. I can't believe how tall that other dude was, man.
There's some pretty green colors for you around there.
I see that. Oh. Oh. I like it, the pretty green colors. I was just getting ready to do that. Warped minds.
One
Think
step
alike.
ahead of you.
New Orleans. Yep. And as soon as I get to it, I can put the other one up here.
He's got in the hot rod wheelchair. Look at that.
I could put Scotty's stream up here, but he might nah, he's got music, he gets copyright on him. I'm not about to do that, do you? Balcony. I need Sven. Sven, where are you?
I think Sven, he passed out already.
He got deported. I already know. Oh, look, he's moving the camera. That dude's been standing there the whole time. I hope he had your channel on listening. You need to tell him that.
There ain't
Bourbon
nobody on the
Street,
balcony tonight.
No. Yes, I'm aggravating myself. You can't get it loaded? I'd walk you through it, but I don't want to take over his show. Darling, darling, take me. Robin, watch the screen. All right, you go to share this tab instead. This is my channel. And then you go to customize channel, which will take you to another tab that I have to go to. And then there you have your banner and your profile. You're on your phone. Well, then all you have to do, I had to pick from my phone. Now I'm confused. It should be in your downloads no matter what. But anyway, you go to change and then you change it, then you have to publish. The publish part's over here. Quick and easy. Scully says, you're going to quit commandeering my channel. No, I'm not. Damn, look at the dress on there. Whew. They don't have anybody up there. All we can hope for is a fight in the street.
Yeah.
For the entertainment purposes only.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so I send that to your channel. No, honey. Yours. Customize yours. I was just showing you on my channel how to get there. Damn. Somebody let the bar out, I guess. I don't see how they're wearing that many clothes as hot as it is there. Well, I was thinking if I could have an emoji on Scully's page there, like you do. He's got that for mods, Robin. They're mods. Not the ska and the ta. That's what he does, ska ta. But if you look underneath, this is Sunshine. She's a mod. Stony, the mod. Popcorn. Over the... Yeah, they're all mods, except for ska and ta. Yeah. I thought she was wanting to change to yours. I saw you. There's some tall dudes down there. Must be a basketball game in town or something. I don't know. Some tall ass dudes.
forgot I was supposed to sign back in.
To what?
Or turn my mic back on.
Oh.
I was sitting here with y'all.
Oh, I thought you went to get tea.
No, I just standing up and stretched for a minute. Pretty spaced out right now.
Hey, she got some hair. That looks like my hair. That's how long my hair is, Scully.
Mm. The long hair on.
Oh, God, yeah. Good idea, stretching pee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to take
Pete like a Russian racehorse.
We're gonna take a stage break just so Robin can stretch and pee. They got some wild clothes there. You know the differences in what they're wearing. Long dresses, really short dresses. I think it's just too hot for those big ass dresses, you know. Bourbon Street's kind of boring. Is there any way we could pick a fight with somebody down there? I can't believe nobody's on the balcony. There was earlier. Let's see if we can get some earlier shots. Still wasn't anything going on. You'd think they'd have fireworks there. Or show the fireworks.
Bum, bum. Yeah. That's true.
Pink shorts. That's Scully's color. Because he's pretty in pink. He said, don't tell everybody what color my underwear is. I don't know how. I don't know.
A secret weapon.
I was saying there must be a basketball game in town or something because those guys are so tall. Seen a few of them. Look, it's congested down there. A fight's gonna break out. Hell yeah. Move the camera up. Damn it, y'all do it any other time.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know, but it's a mob. They don't know I'm the mob boss, though.
I think somebody's squared up down there.
Looks like it. Looks like there are people trying to keep people separated. I wish they'd come into the camera. Well, touch you with a brick, Robin. She said I can still bend over and put my hands flat on the floor. I can too when I bend my knees. That's like a
woman right there.
I can when I bend my knees.
I'll even let you cheat when we do the
limbo.
Duck under.
They're all in red. Ladies in red.
Duck under head first. Don't hurt yourself now.
I'm touching my toes right now. Now.
You didn't get stuck, did you?
No, it's right here in my lap. I've got my foot up on my knee. I'm touching my toes. Well, you're a limber little girl. Dags, they sure are standing for a long time up there. Good night, Arlie. I can't believe you're still up, woman.
Yeah, thank you, Arlie. Can't believe I'm still up.
You sound like you're falling out.
Shoot, I've been up a long time.
It's
Didn't
almost
sleep,
2.
but I think it was not even 4 hours last night.
It's 2 a.m. now for me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Party
Weedsart.
time.
Where you been?
All night. Weedsart.
Where the hell you been?
Oh, I've been talking with Weedsart. I've been over at his stream. I don't know if it's the camera lighting or not. I really like the not the white ones, but the ones that are kind of beige or old scroll type color, you know, and you know what I mean, like
Howdy Lawless. What are you talking about?
all this. I'm talking about Weedsart. Some of the art he's been featuring lately, it's kind of got a little brown hue to it. It's either the lighting or I don't know. Maybe you can straighten that out for me. Just when I think we got less than 10 people in here, more start showing up. I'm about to ready to get off of here. I don't know. I'm not going too long. People start coming in, you know.
Oh, okay. I see how it is, Lawless. Earlier today, I was, my love, Izzy Pop. Now I'm just Izzy Pop. Okay. I see how y'all. It's okay.
She's fine. She just needs some sleep, man.
I do not.
We put her back in her crate.
My lovely love, Izzy Pop.
I got a chain wrapped around her neck right now.
You just don't know how bad it's going to hurt when we finally meet, do you? It's going to hurt.
I unzipped the gimp suit mouth about halfway.
What do you mean? I'm a little cranky. Right, Robin?
Yeah, she's a little bit cranky, man. Not too bad.
Robin, have a good evening. Tuck Robin in.
Yeah, she's getting off because she got stuck.
Yeah, she's
stuck on the floor.
Not a little, a lot. Oh, I can't believe you. Either of you guys. I mean, I swear, how am I cranky? Not cranky. I can show you cranky.
Look, whining. No, that's the shit I tell the cat.
Get your pants.
I walk in the room, I look at the tool, I'm like, you whining. You already ate and you're whining.
That girl had to walk right up to the camera and pull her jeans out her ass in front of us.
And she got nice hair. Look at that. Damn, look at that freaking shorts, dude. God,
I just told you she sat there pulling it out of her ass.
Talking about Daisy Dukes. Yeah, Daisy Flukes.
My name's Daisy Flukes.
You wish your name was Daisy. I like it beat right there.
How much did you make at the club tonight?
Who?
You?
What
dancing
club?
Over at the Crazy Corner? I hear you playing the song.
Fire.
Izzy worked the pole earlier for us.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because you're not getting my money. You're not my pimp. You never will be. So there you go.
Tipped out by everybody.
God, look at her coming towards us.
Lordy.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, you telling me. Look at her sidekick.
Look at them dancing. Get it.
That's crazy.
Look at that shit. That's wild as hell. Move over to the
I can mess you up with my dance.
I just got a message from somebody.
For real?
Yep, it said, tell Scully to twerk it.
They just did it for us.
No, that's what you must be thinking of. Lawless. Lawless is the one that tries to twerk.
Here comes the skinny one. Oh my God, there's thunder thighs again.
Oh God. And her shorts. Dang.
That's true, man. You got like people of so many different shapes and sizes of people. It's unbelievable.
Donna said, white boys can't dance, especially Mississippi white boys.
You ain't kidding about that. We like to watch people dance.
Donna's so cruel. She won't come in here and say it. She's going to say it on my phone. You better quit feeling Scully. Somebody will talk about it.
Yeah.
I didn't make quite enough tonight. That's for sure. I don't know what it is with people these days. They just don't want to pay.
Well, we just have to skip dinner tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go hungry.
Bye, stitching. We about to wrap it up here soon anyway.
Yeah. Almost 3 hours.
Heck yeah. I need a few hours right now anyway.
Yeah. Shit, Lawless is just ending his evening.
Yeah?
It's 11 o'clock there.
What y'all been doing tonight? We just been hanging out, read a story earlier, and I think you were in there for a minute. And we did the Bourbon Street, and then watched Emerald Wonderland. Now we're back to Bourbon Street. Golly, well, look at those shorts.
Ooh. That's just, I mean, come on. You got to pass a mirror somewhere.
Yeah.
Smoking some bows.
You know, I think a lot of people, when they go look at themselves in the mirror, you know, they kind of put their head down and look.
Yeah.
And but that's not the angle that most people see you at. You know, they see,
I know.
If you pick your head up and look, then you see what other people see.
Yeah, I don't look in the mirror.
Because you tilt your face down in there and you look at yourself and you think you look better than you do.
Yeah.
And then, you know, people are so vain like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know, because I've been behind the chair for 20 years plus. You know, they go to fix their hair and they lean in. I said, pick your head up. What I tell you?
When I was watching that chiropractor crack that boy's back and stuff, when he was standing there, even the chiropractor said, you kind of stand like this, and he kind of leaned over a little bit. And he said, yeah. He said, straighten your back up. And it's I don't know.
Well, she got some good red hair going on, huh?
Yeah,
Looks
it's orange.
expensive. That big old fan that guy has. That's pretty cool, man. Huh. Wow. Don't those hot dogs look good over there?
Shut up! I'm hungry, and you're doing that shit to me.
I know they sound so good.
I
Or a
wouldn't eat.
big
I would.
slice of New York pizza.
Do you know
Mm.
the only way I'll eat hot dogs is if they're cut up and put in pork and beans or
Man, I
baked
smelled
beans?
cheesy bread yesterday. Oh my god.
Mm.
Mm.
Poor
Kill me
my way.
to get a bite. It killed me not to take a bite of a brownie, even, you know.
My way was going to order food. She texted me at 12:20, and I didn't get the message. she's
What's
she's
she
got
gonna
it.
get?
Well, she's not now because they're closed.
What about
Yeah.
Domino's?
No, I see it's 4th of July. They closed early.
Doesn't Domino's have all those dessert things?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think they have like lava cake or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I swear, next time I get a flare up, I think I'm just gonna eat a huge meal, like a last meal or something, you know. On Buffalo. You know, what the difference would it make at that point?
Exactly. Except for the fact
Treating
it could probably
myself, you
kill
know?
you. You know?
It probably would make me a lot worse. I mean, but to like go down to New Orleans and not like be able to eat anything, like
Yeah.
what? Or even, you know, if you want to have quite a few drinks,
I
I
just
just
want to.
don't see the sense in it anymore. I don't know.
I just want to say one thing. Please don't do that because I know how much pain you were in, and I can't imagine you in more
man.
pain. I'm sorry, but yeah, don't do that.
Look, I was walking around with a bowl of chicken and rice today. I had some fresh broth in it as a base, and I was just sitting there eating it, holding it in my hand, and standing there. And I told my son, I was like, you know, look, you eat a couple wings for me and a couple brownies for me.
Aw.
You know, you can have my brownies. And I can see he puts the whole brownie in his mouth, and he's just like oozing an
Devour it.
ecstasy, you know, like, oh, fresh hot brownie, you know.
Yeah, I love those.
I said, you know what tastes good on a hot brownie? He said, what? I said, ice cream. He was like,
Another brownie. That's what would taste good on top of a brownie.
yeah, a brownie on a brownie.
Ladies walking around showing way too much. Big fan. Oh God. Oh God. Donna said weed and brownies. No, he was talking to his son.
I'm talking about some legit yummy brownies, you know, like,
Yeah. Gooey. Got the caramel in it. Center. Yeah, cooked in there.
Sometimes when you make the brownies, sometimes if you get the edge of the pan and all that crisp up, you know, like it gets a little
Yeah, I
bit.
love that part. Oh my
No,
God.
it's good, man. It's like
What the hell is on their
like
heads?
chewing a Tootsie Roll or something. I don't know. I didn't catch that.
They should be walking up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've put it back.
I remember that dude with the van a while ago. You always go way back.
I barely did it.
All right, Tim, man, thank you for becoming a member today. I certainly appreciate that.
Oh yeah. He's a member on my channel, I believe. I guess I did go back too far.
Yeah, hopefully Bet will be calling my name for too long. It's got enough time going by. I'm gonna have to feed myself again though. Let me make sure I swear I hadn't.
All right, it's coming up.
Yeah, I didn't think that Tim had a video, but he's got some lives. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna re-sub up over there and hit the notification bell. Yeah, y'all get over there and help Tim out, man. He needs some subscribers, so.
I'm already subscribed. Night, Tim. All right, I guess I'm gonna play the outros.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, everybody. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow or Sunday. If you know, maybe we'll surprise you with something special Sunday night.
All right, going out the door.
Guten Abend, ja. Und Tag lieben, glauben, globen.
I knew that was coming.
Oh yeah, we'll start a fire.
Shaken up, stirred. All right. Good night, everybody.
Well, hey there, friend, pull up a chair. It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. And buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes, then enjoy the glide. And we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry ya. Ta, 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 ska, 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 feel the story, feel the vibe. You're vibing now with ScullyPop. So dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride, and if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side.